I never thought I'd be that wife, the one who checks phone notifications and overanalyzes everything. But here I was, sitting alone at our kitchen table at 11:47 p.m., staring at my husband's empty side of the bed and convincing myself my marriage was about to implode. It started small. My husband Mark began guarding his phone like it contained state secrets. He'd turn the screen away when texting, take calls outside, and suddenly had late meetings at least twice a week. He also started dressing nicer for work, new shirts, cologne he hadn't worn since our wedding. My gut twisted. Then I found the receipt. I was doing laundry when a crumpled paper fell out of his jacket pocket. It was from a jewelry store, not a cheap one, dated 3 weeks ago. I didn't get jewelry 3 weeks ago. That night, when he came home late again, I couldn't hold it in anymore. Are you cheating on me? I asked, my voice shaking. He froze, like actually froze. Then his face went pale. What? No, why would you even think that? I pulled out the receipt. Explain it. Explain the phone, the late nights, everything. He looked devastated. Not angry, not defensive, just crushed. I can't explain, he said quietly. But not tonight, please. Just trust me a little longer. Trust him? When my heart felt like it was being shredded, I cried myself to sleep that night, fully convinced I was being gaslit. For the next week, I emotionally prepared myself for the worst. I rehearsed confrontation speeches in the shower. I imagined life as a single woman again. I even Googled divorce lawyers. Then Saturday came. Mark told me to get dressed nicely and said we were going out. I almost laughed at the irony. He drove us somewhere unfamiliar. My hands were shaking the entire time. When we arrived, he parked and got out, walked around, and opened my door like he used to when we were dating. Inside the building was a small room filled with fairy lights. Soft music played, and standing there were my parents, my sister, his parents, our closest friends. In the center was a banner. Happy 5th anniversary. I burst into tears instantly. Mark took my hands. I wasn't cheating, he said, voice cracking. I was planning this. I wanted it to be perfect. The jewelry? It's a necklace I designed for you. The late nights? I was coordinating with everyone and learning how to plan events without you. Finding out, he pulled out a small box and opened it. Inside was the most beautiful necklace I'd ever seen. Simple, elegant, with our wedding date engraved on the back. I know I've been distant, he continued, but it was because I wanted to surprise you. I never imagined it would hurt you like this. I apologized through sobs. Over and over. That night, surrounded by the people we love, I realized something important. Sometimes, fear fills the silence when communication doesn't. We talked everything through later. Really talked. He promised to never let secrecy scare me like that again. And I promised to speak up sooner instead of letting my imagination run wild. We went home together. Exhausted, emotional, and more in love than I'd felt in years. So, no, my husband wasn't cheating. He was just terrible at keeping a secret.